Hello, welcome to Jumala. Once again, this is a Doc, and we today will be going through Getting Started tutorial number 3, Basic Object Editing. Once again, click the Play This Game next to the tutorial name. Hope you are all doing well today. This is going to be a little more fun than our other two. In this game, we'll introduce pausing and editing games. Many of these skills can be used to design your own game, so keep that in mind as you're going through this tutorial. Signpost number 1 tells us you can design games, modify existing games. To modify a game, press pause down here, this pause button, and press the play pause button again to return to the game. So we'll run along, and for the completionists out here, this is a walkthrough to tell you there's a sneaky little blue star over here, number 1, and not as easy to find as the other ones. Give you kind of a little taste of, what a real game is like here. So, signpost number 2 here says, when you pause a game, translucent dome will appear overhead. This dome indicates your editing area. We call it the area of influence sphere. You'll see it very clearly in a second here. Yes, while designing and modifying a game, you can fly around using WASD and space. Try flying. Oops, I forgot that this said this here. Try flying around to find a hidden collectible star. So that's how you're supposed to find that sneaky little star over here. But because you have the inside scoop, you already knew about it. You will need to rotate the bridge across this pond. To do so, select the bridge and click the rotate button on your toolbar a couple of times. Now, you can do this any number of ways. Personally, I like to make it as difficult for myself as possible. So I like to run. I like to put my mouse over the pause button. Run and jump and then pause. So as you see, once paused, I can fly freely around. You're controlling what we call the wisp here. If you've been in design mode, loading your own game through the workshop, you've seen this already, but you can fly around freely. Your avatar becomes sort of a little statue there, frozen in time, and this translucent dome here is your area of influence. I can't actually get the wisp outside. I can get the camera outside it, but can't actually get the wisp outside, and if I were to try to do any editing, it would not work. So back to the object at hand here. We need to make it across this pond. So select the bridge, and down here you get all these commands. Just make it easy. Use the rotate. You see, in my case, looks like I'm headed right for it. So we can go ahead and click the resume game button, the play button again down here. We'll fire that off. The dome comes back in, and I land safely on the bridge. I had the tutorial window up in the way there, so you didn't get the dramatic effect, but that's okay. We'll grab star number 2, jump right off the end there, make sure you don't slip. Alright, now this time we've done a fantastic job so far, but you'll notice there are fences around the go flag. This is what's kind of fun about Jumala is we found all the blue stars there, but one thing that's pretty fun about Jumala is game makers can actually make games that appear on the surface to have no solution. There's no gate in this fence. There's no sneaky way to get in, and there's no way to launch yourself over it. But since, provided the game designer has allowed you to edit the game, which game designers can decide whether or not they want you to be able to pause and edit during the play experience, as long as they've allowed you to do that, you can pause the game and find your own creative way to get to that flag. So you can do everything from rotating this to you could just straight up delete it if you wanted to, or if you wanted to, you could even edit the terrain a little bit and just jump over. Whatever you want to do. Plenty of options there, and in the end you still get to the goal like everyone else. So here we go. Once again, spark and experience rewards, score, and a wonderful fanfare to let you know that you are victorious. Thank you once again for tuning into our tutorial video series. My name is Doc. Thank you for playing Jumala.